What's up, guys? Welcome to That Creative Life. It's me, James Mathis. Today we are going to talk about the Nashville Guitar Works D10CEEB. Now, I know what most of those mean. There's one I don't, the 10. Not 100% sure. D stands for dreadnought. That's the shape of the body. CE stands for cutaway and electric acoustic, or acoustic electric, whatever you want to call it. It means you can plug it up. Cutaway means it has this little part right here where your fingers can get up to the higher notes, which for me is great because that's how I like to play an acoustic. And the last EB stands for edge burst, which is the color. It is a beautiful color. This is a small company, I'm assuming out of Nashville. Go figure, Nashville Guitar Works. It's probably made overseas, but the company itself, Nashville, Tennessee, and they make great, affordable guitars. And this is my new recommendation for beginners. And the reason why I wanted to make this video at all today was just to talk about it and talk about the pros and the cons. And I'm going to be real with y'all because there are some cons, because this is not, I'm not being paid to say this or anything. This is just my honest thoughts of this guitar. So, number one, first pro is how good it feels in the hands. The neck plays super smooth. There's no like thickness. There's no weirdness. It's a good solid feeling neck. And I love that. That's one of my favorite things about a guitar is when it feels good. I don't care as much for like if I'm just goofing off by myself, if it sounds perfect. I care more about how it feels because that's going to directly affect my ability to enjoy playing the guitar. So number one, that. Number two is the price. These are very affordable guitars, and so having the ability to have such a good guitar in reach for especially new players is such a beneficial thing, because back in my day, to get a decent guitar, you were paying for it. Nowadays, it's starting to really come around to where more affordable guitars are being made at a cheaper price. Number three, at this price point, the fact that it's acoustic electric is incredible because that gives new guitar players the ability to plug themselves up and record, or even be able to play in church or a live setting without having to break the bank to get a guitar that does it. Having something in this price range that does that is incredible. So those three are the big pros for me for this particular guitar. Now, I do have three cons. Two of them are not super severe, just things that are semi-annoying for someone who's been playing as long as I have. And the third one, you'll see. So number one is there is a tiny amount of fret sprout. Now, I live in Georgia now, and so humidity is a thing. So very possible that that's the cause of it. And it's not enough to cut you, it's just enough to be able to feel it. Very slight, just annoyance. It's not really anything bad, it's just slightly annoying. I can deal with that. Number two, the second con is it's probably these strings, and I'm going to change them, and if it changes it, I'll leave a comment down below. But it's slightly muted sounding. It's not as full and resonant as what I'm used to. Now, granted, in this price range, it sounds great for how much it cost. But I still think it could just be that 10% better that would just make it a killer deal for a very affordable guitar. Number three, my third con is that I didn't find this guitar sooner, because I have taught music for a long time and I would have loved to be able to recommend this to new players. But alas, I just discovered this. But if you have any questions about this guitar in particular, I've played a few of the other ones in their line, but this is the one that I actually have my hands on. Leave the comments down below and I'll try to answer anything I can. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it means the world to me. And if you found this video useful, drop me a like. I love you guys. Don't forget to live that creative life. I'll see you next time. Bye.